10 days of movement, created by yours truly, moving mind, body, and breath, creating a better you. Welcome, and thank you for joining me for this lower body stretch and strengthen. We'll get started in a reclined position on the mat, drawing the knees into the chest. Just taking a moment to rock side to side, maybe drawing circles with those knees, noticing your breath, tension, sensations within the body. Become more present, slowing the thoughts. Your exhale is going to release the feet to the mat, grounding those feet about hip width apart. Inhale, pressing to the heels, lifting the hips, reach those arms overhead. And keep the arms here, maybe sending them out in a T position, or finding a bind, interlacing those fingers. Staying connected through your breath, lifting to the chest, grounded through the shoulders. Exhale is going to slowly release the body back to the mat. Extending that left leg straight into the air. Take a moment to point and flex to the foot. Next time that left foot's flexed, bring in that left ankle onto that right thigh. Staying grounded to that right foot, you can stay here. We want to go a little bit deeper, lifting those hips, lengthening through the hip flexor, opening through that outer left hip. Your exhale is going to release the hips to the mat. We can stay here. If we want to go deeper, drawing the legs in towards the body. You can interlace the fingers at the hamstring or the shin. Moment to roll out that right ankle. Switching that circle opposite direction. Releasing the fingers, we're going to send the arms out to a T position and start to send the legs towards the right side. Grounding that left foot to the mat, staying grounded to the shoulders. Staying grounded to that right glute, twisting from the belly. Inhale's going to slowly start to draw the legs back to center. You can release those legs, grounding both feet to the mat, and just take a moment to send the legs side to side. Bringing the legs back to center, grounding to the feet, extending that right leg into the air, pointing and flexing to the foot, noticing tension, sensations within the calf, keeping that right foot flexed, right ankle, left thigh. Take a moment, inhale, lift those hips, lengthening to the hip flexor, to the groin, squeezing to the glutes. Allow your exhale to slowly lower the body, drawing the legs in, maybe staying grounded to that left foot. You can interlace the fingers at the thigh, the shin, rolling out that left ankle. Taking that circle opposite direction. Arms release out in a T position. When you're ready, slowly starting to release the legs towards the left. Grounding that right foot. Right glute lifts. We stay grounded to the left side. Shoulders glued to the mat. Gaze can look towards that right hand. Next inhale is going to draw the legs back to center, grounding both feet to the mat. Pressing to the heels, lifting the hips, reaching those arms overhead. Bridge pose. Exhale, releasing down. Find this flow. Inhale lifts the hips, reaches the arms. Exhale to release. Inhale, squeeze into the glutes, pressing to the heels. Exhale, slow with control. Next inhale, coming into that bridge, finding a hold. Gonna sway the hips side to side. Slow with control. Staying grounded to the heels, to the shoulders. Allow those hips to go from right to left. Bringing the hips back to center, drawing the arms beside the body, palms facing down. We're going to inhale to lift that left leg high. Exhale, ground the foot to the mat. Take it to the right, press that heel into the air, and return to the mat. Alternating sides, stay lifted, grounded with the feet, squeezing to the glutes. If at any point it becomes too much, dropping the hips, just lifting to the legs. One more time each side. Exhale releases the hips down, rolling over onto your right side. Just stay grounded to that right forearm, chest stays open. Bending to the knees, inner part of the feet come to stack. We start with the knees in. As you inhale, opening up to the hip. Exhale, slow with control to release. Taking this opening and close motion and allowing your breath to guide each movement. Notice sensations, tension to that outer right hip. Last one. As we draw that knee back to center, flipping to the opposite side, grounding through that right forearm. Keep that chest open. Stack to the feet, to the knees. Inhale, open and lift through that left leg. Exhale, slow with control to release. Breath guides the body movement. Awareness throughout the body. Final breath. We'll come back to lie on the back. Draw those knees into the chest. Arms extend out in a T position. We're going to send the legs from side to side. In a gentle massage on the back. Rounded through the shoulders. Option to send that head side to side. Stay centered. Drawing the knees back to center, we're going to extend the legs straight into the air, reach the arms overhead. Slowly starting to draw the knees back into the chest. Rocking yourself to an upright position. We're going to tuck the toes. Slowly bring the body up, keeping those heels lifted, challenging that balance. Grounding those heels to the mat. Inhale's going to reach the arms up. Bring the palms to touch and find a slight back bend. Draw the hands to heart center as you exhale. Stepping that left leg back. Starting to ground the heel, open the hips. Heels are going to be in, toes pointing out. Reach those arms up. As you exhale, cactus arms, bend the elbows, squeeze through the shoulders. Going for a side body stretch, reaching that right arm up and over. And taking it to the left side. Finding a flow, allowing your breath to guide the body. Option to lift that heel of the opposite arm that's reaching. Add a little bit of a balance challenge, strengthening to the ankles. One more each side. Bending both arms up. Exhale, bending the elbows. Option to lift both heels. Keep that belly drawn in. We're going to lift and lower through the heels. Find that strength through the legs. Small movements, controlled movements. We're going to pulse it down for 3, 2, and 1. Finding that length, reach those arms up. Toes in, heels out. Exhale, fold the body forward. Wide leg forward fold. Melting that chest down, grounded through the palms. We're going to take it to a side lunge on the right side. Heel can be lifted or grounded to the mat. Hands grounded to the mat or at heart center. Take that breath in. Allow your exhale to slowly ground the hips to the mat. We're going to drop that right knee. Inhale reaches the arms up. As you exhale, fold the body forward. Find a forward fold. Lengthening to that left hamstring. Final breath. Inhale guides the body back up. Find that length. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Slowly taking it back into that lunge, side lunge to the right. Ground that foot. Lift through the hips. Either keeping the hands grounded to the mat or challenge that balance. We're going to switch it over to the left side. You choose your option. That exhale takes the glutes to the mat. Drops that left knee in. Reach the arms up. Exhale folds the body forward. Notice the sensations in that right leg. Inhale draws the body back up, releases those arms, starts to lift that left knee, take it back into your side lunge, left side. Hands to heart center, grounded at the mat. Taking the hips back to center for that wide leg forward fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift, option to reach those arms straight out. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly rolling the body up, let the head come up last. Reach those arms up. Bring those toes out, heels in. Your exhale is going to release the arms. Interlacing those fingers behind the back, keep that tailbone tucked. Squeezing through the shoulder blades. Goddess pose, that heart opener. Can keep the gaze at center or send it to look up, opening to the throat. Release the fingers, lift the chest, reach those arms up. Exhale to fold it back down, wide leg forward fold, toes in, heels out. We're going to heel toe the feet back into center. Start to bend the knees, lift the heels, taking those knees to the mat. Toes stay tucked. Inhale to reach the arms up. As you exhale, slowly releasing the hips back, arms beside the body. Big inhale to lift, exhale to release. We're going to flip the legs around, coming to a seated position on the mat, along to the spine, tops of the hands to the thighs or the knees. Can close the eyes, start to come back into the breath. Option to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch, coming into that butterfly for our seated meditation. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Start to slow the thoughts, just noticing them as they arise. Finding that stillness within the body, surrendering to the mind. Bringing movement back into the body. If we're in that butterfly, finding our easy seated pose. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Thank you so much for taking time to practice with me on the mat. I hope you enjoyed this lower body stretch and strengthen. The light in me sees and honors the light in you.